So before we do that, before I drop in, let me ask one final question to you. Right now, what is your opinion? Whilst you're young, should you work hard or should you enjoy yourself? Like, if you could only choose one, of course you can try and get like a balance, but if you could only choose one, which one would you like prioritize? Would it be working hard or would it be enjoying yourself? Work, and just be totally honest, everyone's right in work hard, but if you actually disagree, if you like actually think like, you know, being young, it's good to enjoy yourself, then just write that down. Just be like, so I want everyone to be like totally honest here. Like, we can disagree with each other respectfully, because we've got a lot of work hards naturally in this, like, you know, industry of self-improvements for my men watching this. So yeah, so I'd say it looks like there's more guys saying work hard, but there's still quite a few who are saying to enjoy life and to try and find the balance. I personally do believe that balance is a bit bullshit. Like, there's some people who can maintain balance. I don't know any successful person who is balanced. It's all like mediocre, sort of broke people who are balanced that I know. And, you know, they kind of like, they work kind of hard and then they take a few days off and they, you know, they relax on weekends and stuff. There's no one who's rich who's like that. I'm just being honest with you. There's not a single person who's rich who's balanced. It's just how it works. It's like, if you want to become like amazing at the thing you do as an entrepreneur, business, athlete, whatever, you're not living a balanced life. You're working a lot every day, even on weekends. It doesn't matter. Like, weekends don't exist for an entrepreneur. So anyone saying balance, like, I will just kind of say, like, it's not going to happen to you. If you think you can like balance both of them and stuff, it's not so much that you can balance like every day or every week, but you can get like some kind of weird fucked up balance like through the year. So for example, a lot of entrepreneurs, what they'll do is they'll work really, really hard for a few months at a time. They're literally working 12-hour days, 14-hour days. They're literally just waking up, working, and just sleeping. That's it. They're eating like one meal a day. They're often not even eating. They're just super focused, super focused, super focused. Then when that big project is done, that big like block of life is done, they go wild for like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They start taking a bunch of drugs, fucking a lot of girls, partying, flying around. Okay, 1 week here, 1 week here. A lot of entrepreneurs do that. It's like a very extreme example of like work hard, play hard. I don't know any rich guy who basically like who has this like very wholesome, like balanced life. Even the ones who've got like families and wives and everything, they still go into like these moments of like detached away from life and from love, and they just focus on work for a few days at a time. That's just my experience of seeing it, and it's the exact same with me as well. So I'll work more than 12 hours a day, and oh, we've got Ali in the chat as well. What's up, bro? I'll work more than 12 hours a day, and then I'll have periods where I kind of like go off that for a couple of weeks. So Ali said, hey, I'd love your thoughts on the dilemma of work hard to grow my business versus I've achieved the goal of financial independence. I want to chill and do the work. Honestly, it's not that different, Ali, from what these guys are struggling with, which is like, basically, do I continue like working as hard as possible, or should I try and add more enjoyment to my life? Best case scenario is that you get the enjoyment from your work. So I've set up my life in a way that there's genuinely no like fun activity which isn't on, like, you know, like taking drugs and that kind of stuff. Okay, fine, that's very stimulating. But in terms of like sort of normal life, there's no like fun activity which is actually more fun than my work. So what I'd say to you, Ali, is like, increase the fun of your work. You've always been into that with your productivity mindset. It's how can you find a way to psychologically make it more fun? So for example, like, this isn't really a work task. It's 4 a.m. right now where I'm at in Bali, and I was going to just work on a video, and I randomly started writing down like this topic on a video, and I was like, oh fuck, I want to talk about this right now. I want to give advice to the boys right now. So what I'm like here helping the young men in this community, and this is technically work. Look, I'm gonna make like a few £1,000 for hopping onto this live stream right now, and it's like I'm literally here chatting with the boys. It's like, it's not actually hard for me to do. I'm literally smiling. It's not hard. I've not had to set it up. I'm not like, you know, like I've not even got ready. I've not even showered yet or anything. So this is like, if you can add in some of the tasks that are super fun, then you can merge like your work with that. One of the biggest things that I'm like a big pusher for is that sort of masculine purpose. If you can really add meaning to your work, it becomes a lot more fun. You see, I'm not live streaming right now, and when I do upload a video, I'm not actually uploading a video. To me, in my own brain, I'm literally saving this generation. I'm making the strongest community of men out there. One guy uploads a video, the other guy is leading the movements. One guy is laying the brick, another guy's building a cathedral. One of these young men here right now, when he studies, he's not studying. He's on the path to retire his family, whereas his peers are just checking off the box and just reading the page. That's the difference. So for the young guys who are here right now, who have voted that they're in school, you know, when you want to study or when you don't feel like studying, what if you did think to yourself, I'm not actually studying. I'm preparing for the skill that's going to help me retire my family so my father doesn't have to work anymore. For the young guys who want to make a business right now, you're trying to grow like a YouTube channel. What if you did say to yourself, like, oh, I'm not just uploading YouTube videos. I'm sharing the lessons that would save another man's life. Suddenly it's like, I'm up at 4 a.m. right now. It's not hard to wake up super fucking early when you think like your work is that important. It just adds a lot of like fulfillment to the tasks that you do.